Hi, everyone, and welcome to our information about how you can get yourself back to being healthy, maybe lost some weight or gained energy, or who doesn't really want this. So, I hope for the next 20 minutes or so that you'll um, hear a lot of things that will resonate with you and you'll get to understand about activated wellness. So, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Grania Fletcher. I'm originally Irish. I live now here on the Sunshine Coast. And the beautiful Lainey asked me to jump on, and she's here. I'd love you to unmute Eleni and just share. I saw these pictures yesterday and I just thought, go, girl. You are rocking it. Look at what you've done. So I'd love you to share with everyone. This has just been such a short space of time, just what's happened.
Hi, I've joined LifeVantage since about end of December. I started on just a Kickstart bundle, and with that, I've already lost a bit of weight. The reason I joined was more for gastric reflux, which had helped a lot. And then we launched the GLP, which I'm going now for my third month onto the GLP, and this was my results just after 2 months plus starting with the other products before that. So I've lost a total of 3.5 kilos and total of 25 centimeters overall on my body. And just feeling better. So clothes are sitting a bit better than what they used to, and gut-wise, I'm feeling much better.
Great. And how's your energy going?
Much better as well, and the sleep. I'm sleeping deep.
Sleep.
I'm not waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
So good. That's amazing, Lainey.
Yeah.
So look, I've been with LifeVantage 9 years. And this we laugh. There's a Dr. Gail Pearson that's part of LifeVantage. This was her beach shack, and I laughed. 2020 was there taking my picture. I'm a bit of a health fanatic. I do loads of Pilates. I eat really healthy, but menopause and stress hit me like a ton of bricks over 4 months, and I put on 20 kilos within 4 months. And I was desperate. I tried everything keto. I think my cortisol was so high because I couldn't even tie my shoelaces that I was, and I don't know if any of you can relate to that, but I didn't even know, whose body it was anymore. And I went on Ozempic, Mounjaro, anything I could get my hands on. And I did lose a little bit of weight, but not a huge amount. And I'm kind of glad now because when I've heard some of the side effects that have happened, people, and um, when I heard that LifeVantage was bringing out a GLP-1, a natural one, I came off Moonjaro, and I wouldn't recommend that. If anyone's on here, please don't come off it. Blend the two together, because what I didn't realize is that my own bodies of GLP-1, which is a hormone, actually stopped producing once I was on the injectables. So for the first 3 months, the of being on LifeVantage, the mind body, it actually was in repair mode. But I have to say, I went to Europe. I spent a month over there. Who goes to Europe and takes a picture on your last day? You're normally thinking, that's it, I'm walking the streets, I'm zipping up the mouth, there's nothing. And look, I jumped up in Turkey on my last day of the tour, and I just saw the window and I thought, man, I'm that girl back from 2020 again. And I was so happy to think I've never taken a picture on my last day of a holiday. And I want to say to you that you can do this again. All of this is relatable for you. You can sleep better. You can have better hormones. My whole flushes and everything with menopause seems to have subsided, but it takes a while. And I just want you to know, trust the system, trust us, walk this journey with us, and you will have the most incredible journey and take back control. How nice will it be to take back control? And look at this, what Ashley, she's a mom with 4 kids, And look what she did even in a month. Has anyone else got a pair of jeans like that? Because I know I had some. The ones that, like, they just don't quite fit, or the zip in the back just doesn't quite go. And just seeing how happy she is. But look at this, in 5 months, she lost 10 kilos. So her husband and her, he's lost 24 kilos. He didn't even do exercise. Now, I do exercise, but you can't suck in back fat. You can't suck in. When people say, well, maybe he's holding it in. He's standing taller. He's standing taller because he's lost this weight. So, you know what? Just seeing the smiles on these people's faces, because you know what it's like for you. When you're feeling good, it doesn't matter what's in your wardrobe, it's all going to fit you. That's a beautiful feeling when you have that. When you're able to do the exercises you want to do and sleep really well, it just gives you such a great feeling for health and wellness. And that's what we actually want to help you with. And here's another one, Jeanette. She only lost 4 kilos, but again, it was all that visceral fat around her stomach and things like that. So look, we're the activation company. LifeVantage has been around for donkeys, 20 odd years. I've been with the company 9 years. And the difference between this company and any other company out there is these products, all they're doing is switching on pathways in your cells that have become a bit dormant. So we take it to make it. We take our bodies empowered with antioxidants, proteins, enzymes for a better life. So you're going to hear about a couple of products that we take collagen to make our collagen. We take protandum to make antioxidants. We take mind body to make GLP1, which is going to help with weight loss. So, what is GLP1? It is a hormone produced in your gut, which is released in response to food. It causes reduced appetite and just that feeling of fullness. It regulates all your blood sugar levels and it helps in the release of insulin. But that's not all. We've all got these organs. We want these organs to be working the best they ever had. Cardiovascular health it becomes better. Your brain, my brain is so fired up now. I'm up at the crack of dawn and I go to bed at like stupid o'clock, and I am switched on all day, every day. I don't have lulls. I don't have the 3 o'clock crash and burn. And you can have this as well. But it takes time. It is not an overnight success, trust me. So this is where it helps. It helps regulate your blood sugar levels and things like that. So what does it do? What is it? It is 2 tablets. First thing in the morning, the mind body core. That helps to activate your GLP1. And then we take powder later on in the day, a half an hour later at least. I normally take mine about 3 or 4 hours later. And that actually gets the microbiome and all your gut working properly. So it stops the toxic cycle of emotional eating and the diet culture, and it gets you to take back control of your eating. So these are the clinical trial results. The white paper is coming out on the 11th of June. 220% increase when they'd had 12 weeks of 60 adults. 220, it upregulated your own GLP1. It increased your body fat. There was a decrease of 8% body fat, 8% of fat decrease, 18.8% visceral fat decrease, 7.2 of skeletal muscle, and 6.5 kilos in weight loss. Absolutely incredible. So I'm now going to pass you over to Susan Young, who's actually going to talk to you about her journey, but also in another incredible product that when you bring that with GLP1, magic happens in your cells. Over to you, Susan.
Thank you, Grania. So this is my journey. I started on the product GLP1, Mind Body GLP1 in like the 28th of November actually in 2024. And 6 weeks later, I had lost 1 kilo in weight. But I'd lost 57 centimeters in uh, area, centimeters, 3.5% fat, and I had actually gained a kilo of muscle. So
Wow.
this is me at 16 weeks. Now, how much weight do you think I've put in the chat? How much weight do you think I've lost here?
That's phenomenal.
Well, it was still just 1 kilo.
Wow.
It was still just 1 kilo. But here's the thing, over the time, I've lost all these centimeters. I've gained muscle. I've lost fat, and I've gone down a whole level in visceral fat. Just look at that. Between April 2025, between November 2024 and April 2025, that's the visceral fat I've lost. But
What's visceral fat, Susan? Explain to
well,
them
it's the
that's
fat that's around your organs. It's the really dangerous fat. And the reason I know I've gone down a whole level is because I had it measured by my exercise physiologist on a body scan. So I know that. And so I haven't lost a lot of weight. I've lost 1 kilo over that time, but look at the difference and how different my body composition is and how I'm fitting. Well, I can't wear those pants anymore. Let me be honest with you. They fell down the other day. But my husband, he's lost 9 kilos.
wow.
He's lost 9 kilos. So, but I didn't, even though I look like I'm really fat there, I don't look that big. I don't have that much to lose. So for me, it was more about the fat.
Amazing.
Okay, so Protandim NRF2, we take it to make antioxidants. So there's a thing called oxidative stress, and basically it's when free radicals when your body can't keep up with the free radicals that are floating around in it. And so you need antioxidants to fight the free radicals. But the problem is any ones that you ingest, you can really only fight one free radical per antioxidant. So what we do is we take Protandim NRF2 to make antioxidant enzymes. And these enzymes are like 1,000,000 times more powerful than if you were to take, I think they're called endogenous antioxidants, the ones you eat, the punnets of blueberries and vitamin C tablets and things like that. And so we are backed by 30 plus peer-reviewed and published studies with 7 US patents for this product. So this is incredible.
Wow. What is it, Susan? Just one
Is
tablet.
a one little tablet a day, and it's made up of 5 herbs, Ayurvedic herbs, but it's not what's in it. It's actually the combination and the ratio with which it is combined that makes it like 1,800% more powerful than if you were to take those 5 herbs individually.
Wow. Wow.
So here's this breaking the cycle when it comes to weight. So we have oxidative stress. Oxidative stress leads to hormone imbalance, and then that leads to weight gain. So we take Protandim NRF2 Synergizer to deal with the oxidative stress, to lower the oxidative stress. It is proven to lower oxidative stress on average by 40% in 30 days ongoing. And then we take GLP1, mind body GLP1 system to rebalance the hormones. So we then have less oxidative stress, we rebalance the hormones, and then no weight gain.
Amazing.
So the study results for the mind body with the NRF2 together show that when you introduce the NRF2 synergizer, it activates 4 more antioxidant pathways, and that amplifies the oxidative stress reduction. So then the other thing it does is it activates 9 more fatty acid metabolism pathways. So there's more fat burning. And then it upregulates 22 genes that are countering the causes of age-related organ decline. So that's why we recommend the two together. And here's Candace. I mean, I know Candace. She's a friend of mine. And look at her. She's just between October and January, October 24 and January 25, she's just changed her whole body composition. She says, for her, it's just made her, she's lost 10 kilos, 18 inches, which isn't actually as many inches as I've lost, but more kilos. I only lost 1 kilo. But she says it's made her more confident. And here we have Charlene. Now, this lady is awesome. Look at her. She's lost 25 kilos in 5 months. I met this lady. She's an awesome Scottish lady. I met her in Utah. And she is just so much healthier and happier on this product.
Do you know what blows me away? Because I was in all the Ozempic Facebook groups and all them groups,
Yeah.
and everyone had this huge excess skin. Now look at her stomach. Look at how our products, her basically her stomach should be down at her knees in that third photo. With that amount of loss in her belly, you would imagine that excess skin would be hanging down to her knees.
Was she
And
on
it's
collagen
not.
as well, Grania?
I believe she is on collagen, yeah. And I believe that would be helping.
Because we have another awesome product with 10 strands of collagen, and that's another story. But when you take that as well as the GLP Mind Body and the NREF2, that's the trifecta.
Yeah.
So with LifeVantage, we say get in where you fit in. You can become a customer. You can get started as a consultant or an affiliate. We have a fantastic lucrative compensation plan for people who join as affiliates, where you can get your products paid for or take it even further than that. So if you become a customer, you can do it on the Protandim Dual Synergizer, $145, reduces oxidative stress and improves mitochondrial health. Or you can do it on the Mind Body System, $285, weight loss and cellular stress reduction. Or you can do the Healthy Weight Stack, which is the two together.
Yes.
And that would cost you $326.
So thank you so much,
Thank
Susan.
you, G.
So look, I'm just going to end with anyone who's just keen on knowing about the products. We're just going to end here, but I just want you to know who is the company that's making these products, because you want to know that everything is at the highest grade. There are so many pop and drop companies around, companies that are not TGA listed. You see them all through Facebook. It'll be interesting now because we've been speaking about this, and if you've watched it on your phone, you'll probably get a ton of stuff that will come up now on your Facebook with GLP1 lose. I saw one saying, I lost 40 kilos in 3 weeks. It's like, stop it. It's not even true. So just be wary that there is a lot of companies out there that are not TGA approved. And that's the Therapeutic Goods of Australia. And it is very, very strict. All our products are completely TGA. We've sold over 2 billion in products. Them that Susan was talking about, them 30 peer-reviewed studies, they're not Mickey Mouse peer reviews. These are the Heart Association, University of Louisiana, Harvard Association, National Institute of Aging. We're talking creme de la creme, the best of the best research, companies that have come, universities, and said, we want to research your products. So I just want you to know you're in the right hands and you can trust this company. But I forgot to put on here, they are so confident with their products and they stand by everything that they say, that they have now brought out two warranties. One is if you can try any of the products for 30 days, and if you don't like them, you get your money back. So give it a go. What have you got to lose? You try and go into Chemist Warehouse and do that. I didn't like that. It wasn't very good. It didn't really do anything. And try and see if Myers or they will give you your money back. It wouldn't happen. The other thing is we encourage everything with LifeVantage to be a 12-week process. You can't expect weight loss and all these things to happen overnight. But after 12 weeks, if you're not happy, the company has said, we will give you a promise and we will send you out. If you say, look, I haven't been very happy with the weight loss product, da da da, they will send you out a month's worth of collagen and Protandim. It's about $340 free. No question asked. You ring up, you get one of us to do it, and we do it for you. So I just want to say you deserve this. You deserve to do this for you, to get back you or get back the person that you think you always should have been that person. So I don't know if there's anybody that wants to know about how to get your products paid for or anything like that, or the affiliate program. All I know is that NRF2 technology, which is Protandim, and Mind Body, you all have heard probably of these weight loss injectables, which is GLP1. This is the biggest trend in the world, the Mind Body, and us creating now a natural that we have a white paper coming out on the 11th is going to transform the health world as we know it. There's no more widgets and gadgets and things like that. This is pure activation. It's you taking control of your body, not someone else doing it. You're taking control of your cells, your body, and your health. So I will stop there unless we have got somebody who's really keen to know about the business. And I just want to thank you, and I just hope that you'll jump on these products because I think they're incredible. So I might just